Hi, this is Vicky, Retro Queen Bee Art. Let's be busy in art. This is a second time to start the live. Sorry about that. Somehow I must have clicked something that wasn't correct, which could be a problem. This is a one-woman show, so I figured it out. You might hear my dogs. They seem to be loud tonight. So we'll try and work through my dogs. There we are. All right, let's see if the microphone is working. Probably you hear my dogs again. Let's see. Hopefully, test, microphone. If you can hear me all right, let me know in the comments. Thank you for your patience in this wonderful internet world. Anyway, the show is on live now and it is working. I have it working. It's not in preview mode anymore. Sometimes this happens and I'm glad you're patient with me. Well, you see that I'm wearing a strap here. I was reaching for my hair to fluff it up like I like to do on screen, right? I like to fluff my hair. With this, I can do it, but I had a rotator cuff repair about 30 years ago, bicep and rotator cuff repair, and it went out on me, I think. Boy, excruciating pain, let me tell you. It's like I broke my femur bone again. So I got this contraption to help me. And it's working. I still get movement on my arm and it keeps the shoulder piece, which I had a screw in my bone and stuff. So I'll find out Friday at my doctor's office. I don't like to go to walk-in or ER unless I really can't handle it on my own. So I try to do things as much as I can on my own and do an appointment with my doctor, which I think for me is better. I don't know if anybody else does that. I did do a little bit of thrift shopping on Monday, and so I just wanted to show you a bit. I did get an electric pan for melting wax because I saw a show on paper. You put your paper in the wax that's melted and dip it in, and then you dip it out, and it puts a whole different coating on your paper. And I love to collect all kinds of textures of paper in my collection, so that when I do my art, I have it available there to do collage and work in my junk journal art. So that's how I'm going to do that. Let's see. So I am going to turn on the work table. I don't think announcements have any more. Oh, I have one more announcement. The 100-day project is coming up. And what I've decided to do is do a ephemera on tea bags for our junk journal art. And every day I'll do something with ephemera with tea bag, and then I'll tape it, and then after the 7th day, then I will show you the video, but it won't be live. It'll be video making. I think I might go live with the creations of Carrie Griffin. I'm going to do his, I think it's mixed media something, and there's a challenge each day in March. And so I'm thinking about going live then. Now I might do, I don't know how I might do that. I might do that in 2 lives and then show, I'm not sure how I'm going to work that out, or I might do a live every day. So I think that's what I'm probably going to do. I know in December, Amber, I did a project, and then the second project I did on live. But I don't think that's going to work with Carrie's his stuff in March, so I probably will do a daily in March for him, daily live video. Then I'll, on top of that, have the 100-day project, but I will create that into a video. So those are my announcements. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I still have one puppy to sell. So if anybody knows anyone who wants a puppy, let me know. So let's see, I'm going to go to my workstation, and for some reason, there we go. Okay, workstation. Ta-da! Lots of lovely. Is that clear for you guys? I don't know if it is or not. Hopefully it is. These little hearts look a little... Okay, so what this is I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what I got. I got this copper basket, a wire basket, pretty big. And then I could put my stuff in it. Electric frying pan didn't work in this, but that's for my wax. I got a whole bunch of ribbon, and well, it looks like it belonged to a curtain, but I'm just going to cut it up. And so I'm going to make more Kooky Paper. I did trust this out and made a little bit of it, but I'm going to make more. And let's see, I know this was like for $5. And it is the Disney. It really hasn't been used. I really like Princes from Head to Toe. Well, I hope it hasn't. It might have been used. Sometimes the stamp sets, they're a little bit spendier. But if I really want some, I will buy them. I just like Princess from Head to Toe. That's my sister. She's a princess. Oh no, see, they haven't really been used. And Let Your Heart Dream. Now that might be a good stamp to use. Today we're going to talk about hearts. Believe in Your Dream. That probably might be good today too. Let's see. Wishing Upon Wishes. Princess, princess. There is a princess in every girl. Love that. Well, let's, we can use a few of those stamps. You know, I went heavy on stamps. This is from Stamping Up. Now, this one was $3.99. And it looks like it's a hydrangea. And then there's blocks in there to put. It looks, and so really I love the hydrangea. Hydrangea is one of my favorite flowers because I care. So, okay. And then another stamp set for $3.99. This is also Stampin' Up. Never been used, it looks like. It's really a cute little dress. Could find a head in a magazine. A plant stand, candles. It says, may your day bloom with happiness. It has an umbrella. It's really cute. Candles. Friendship is shelter from life's little storms. Isn't that true? So I'm going to take that stamp because I might use that stamp today, if I can open this. Open. Hi, Jazzy. Oh, thanks. I know. I haven't been to the thrift store for a long time, and I was fortunate to get some really nice stamps. Okay, I'm going to take that out because we might use that today. Alright, and then I got 99 cents each, some blue and green napkins. So I thought, you know, how much I love to do Kooky Paper. Now, I was looking for frames for some of my art that I do, and I always do Goodwill or thrift store art frames. This has got a little bit of, I don't like the picture, so the picture will be coming out, but it has like about maybe an inch depth to this frame, so I like that idea. And I do have some watercolor that I can put into this frame for $1.99, never used. And this frame was a little spendy. I don't know why. $6.99, probably because it's a Hobby Lobby frame. I figured in Hobby Lobby it probably was worth twice that much. So I went ahead and supported my thrift store. So probably this is the only thing $1. Alright, and I got a cool copper basket. I paid $4.99 for this copper basket. It looks like a Target one. So I'm going to take this off and put it down here on my table. Alright, here I come back. Alright, well, these are really, really cute little hearts I cut out of my telephone scrap paper that I make with scraps, and they've got a lot of texture. I colored the paper red, white, and gold, and copper, I think it is. And I don't know, I do have how I make my telephone books. It is hard to get a telephone book. If you find it in the thrift shop, get one. I mean, look at all this collage I've done. So I have tons of different collages to choose from. This was my last page that I did, and I still have more pages to do. Getting closer to the end, though. I think after I do this, I may use a magazine to put my scraps in. I guess you can also use a book. If you have an old book laying around, you put your scraps in the book. So this I just picked out from my telephone book that I thought would be fun, and then I painted. I did add a gloss to this paint to make it a little more glossier. Let's see. It's called Soft Gel Gloss, and it's clear drying, acrylic medium. It's by Gold. I love golden mediums is my favorite. And you can see with the red, I mixed this in with the paint, and it's glossy. Oh, let me see. Dogs? Hey! Quiet. Stop. All right. I'm having an issue with one of my dogs constantly getting after the puppy I want to sell, and I'm just hoping soon there'll be someone who wants a puppy. Okay. So that's what I did with this, and then I just took these they're cookie cutters, and I didn't make a big one, but I could. Maybe a couple small. I can make more small ones. This one I think might be kind of big, but we'll think about it. So all I did was, let's see, go like this. I'm going to use a blue pen. Now, if you go on the outside of the cookie cutter, the heart is a little bit big. I'm not always the best in tracing like this, but it's a way that if you cannot draw a heart, then I cannot see it. How about that? Let's use a black. And that's what I used last time. And I can see it better. So you just go around your heart cookie cutter. Yeah, like that. And you can do another one here. And let's do a big one. Let's do it on the end though. I should kind of be conservative, right? With my paper. And then I will have extra paper for scraps, which is a never-ending story. And now I can freehand hearts as well. But, you know, I wanted to show you with a cookie cutter because if you can't draw them freehand, you can use a cookie cutter or some sort of mold, some sort of thing, mold or whatever. I don't know. Jersey? What other kind of mold could we use for cutting out hearts besides freehand and cookie cutters? A template, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Not mold, but a template. Comes to me. All right. So then I just cut it out here. And we have that. Now, sometimes I don't mind. I think that has enough curvy to it. Okay, and then let's so I've just painted stripes onto this book page, telephone book page. I just painted it in stripes for each color. So you can use any kind of template that has a heart shape, or you can draw your own heart. My hearts tend to be longer in their shape. As you can see, like, I drew this heart. Actually, I cut the heart into a heart on the fabric. And I went kind of deep into the heart for some. Well, you know, Valentine's Day is an okay day. I do love my husband and everything around me and all my family and friends, and love is actually the word. That is my word for this year. Love means many things. It just doesn't mean, you know, that you're in a relationship with someone. It also means that you want, you know, to be loving to others and kind, and love the things that you do. So now I've got a lot of good, oh, look at that gold there. And a copper piece too. We might use this. So I'm gonna stick it where I can get it. Okay, so my second piece of paper, basically I made it the same way, but I did a heart in paste with a stencil, and this has to dry overnight, so I had to do it before the show. But I do want to just cut out, and it might take me a little while, huh? So let's, in the beginning, just cut around this heart. It's quite substantial in its strength. I would say like a cardstock. That's probably how substantial it is. I think I got this heart stencil on eBay, and you know, I bought a couple stencils. This heart stencil was in the heart. I kind of want to like fussy cut all around here, but let's do it because I want to use this heart in the journal. Hopefully we'll get to, I think we will, to a journal page. Maybe 2 or 3 of them will be, because I have all the ephemera here, and I've got most of the ephemera cut out for the first 2 pages, and then I would just want to put hearts, I think, that I've made on the next 2 pages, if that makes sense. I hope so. Okay, and you know, as you fussy cut, you always turn your object, not your scissors. It just takes a little bit of practice and you will get it. Now, some people do not like fussy cutting. I don't mind. To me, it's very relaxing, and I enjoy getting the type of creation that I get when I fussy cut. Ooh, all right. Well, we're getting closer and closer. So if you have a scrapbook that you glue into and create collage with your scraps, just take a peek and you might find, you probably will find, a couple of your pages that you can paint, and you can make your paint shiny or not. Just do regular paint if you do not have the medium to make it shiny. And you will have some pretty paper to use to create art. Love, right? A heart. I really do love hearts any time of the season. I think they're very pretty. It's just a pretty, I don't know, they're pretty to look at. Hearts are just pretty. It's like a rainbow, right? Rainbows are pretty to look at. Let's see, where are we? Right here, maybe? That copper right there is really pretty. All right. Now this particular paste I really love, and I did not know that it's transparent. So it's semi-opaque, coarse molding paste. So it has a texture to it, but it also dries where you can see what's underneath the paint, which is really cool. This, I think, is my favorite molding paste of all time. It even beats the fluffy. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I just rolled over the foot of my puppy. Oh, I didn't know you were there. I think you better stay out of the way, baby. All right. Oh, gosh. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And then I did 3, actually. I made an extra just so I have it to play with. And then this is where this heart comes from. This one here. I made Kooky Paper. Kooky Paper. Except, as you see, I don't really like the Kooky Paper topping over the heart. I really don't like that. Now, maybe somebody will, but I like this. So I just kind of pieced what I could around the heart. And we'll cut this out too. And I do want to keep a background of the heart. And I'm just going to cut this out, and you can kind of see the back of the paper, what I used. I put the half and half Elmer's and water glue mixture on a silicone mat, and then I put the paper on there. And then I added pattern paper this time because I wanted to see what it looked like. I haven't done it. Alright, so I'll have to cut that out a little better, but I want to see, and I did do some ribbons for my new haul. I really like how the ribbon looks on the paper. This is Webster Dictionary paper. Really like that. There's a heart. That I don't know where the other hearts went to, or they just got taken over. By the pattern paper. There's one heart. I did put some more hearts in here, but I can't tell where they are. I know that's one, but I'm not going to use that one because I don't like. And here I missed a piece of the pattern paper, but it's going to be pretty cool for collage. There's some really cool pieces here for collage. I think this might have been a heart shape that I cut out, but it got kind of hidden, so it doesn't really look like a heart anymore. But anyway, Kooky Paper, love it, love it. You can put, you don't have to put something on top of your material. You could just form it around it, the top layer, That way you can kind of see better, I think, the material. I show you, I have, gosh, I maybe got this, oh gosh, probably 8 years ago. But I've had it in my stash for a while. And I hope so, Jersey, because I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can for new beginners. And I hope I get to help you. I belong to a face group book that this lady would sell her material online, and she'd have this all kinds of, like, these are little roses sewn together on material, and I don't have a lot of the red. This is all I have left, but anyway, that's where this came from. Looked in my red material bin. I don't know if you can find someone like that nowadays. I have not looked, but you know, eBay has a nice collection of old pieces of embroidery material. I think somebody made this by hand on netting, these roses on netting. Let's see, so we have this one side. There we go. Alright, I gotta cut this down. Alright. Is that gonna fall off? Not really, it feels pretty good. This is some jelly print paper. I use all kinds of paper in my collage. This is paper from the printer, regular printer paper. This was something that I got in a package. It was used to hold something in during shipping. Okay, so I got a piece that I don't like there. There we go. So okay, there are my dogs again. And this one turned out pretty cool. Let's see, but I think I might just leave this whole. So one thing I didn't get to make is, so you can see that ribbon and that doodly-daddly, I don't know, dangles, little tiny dangles of material. I didn't get time to make labels. So I was looking for labels, and I didn't find too many. And so I think what I will do, if I don't use these labels, lots of lovely, let's put this away. Let's see, this is one I've made before. I have color strips in my Ko-fi shop that I made a bunch of labels with. That was on regular paper. This is on vellum paper. I printed that out. Build the, here it is, the best things in life. Love, love. I didn't make these. Value. I must have cut that out of something. So I just picked out some words that I thought we might be able to use as we journal. I am not sure if they'll work out. If they don't work out, I probably will make some new labels just for today. Oh yeah, I had the word love on here. So I'm going to cut this out. This is one of my homemade labels that I wrote some sort of phrase in, but I've been cutting out the words. And there's a love word. This is a ribbon that I used right here. I just cut out a heart. I cut out a heart and put it there. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? Just to make sure I remembered, I don't know, I might use this ribbon, not sure. Let's see, this. I thought about putting love. I don't know if I have love. Didn't get a time to check. There's an E. L-O-V-E. Nope, I don't have. I have an O. Do I have a V? Oh, no L though. No. Okay. Well, if you have little pieces like on a scramble board. Oh, just a couple more. No L or O. L. I need L-O-V, so I need a L and a V, and I don't have it. But if you have little scramble pieces, you know, that would be cute. You can spell out the word love or friendship, or. But mine aren't going to work unless I just see. I could take this and just write L-O-V-E on the back. Since I don't have very many, I could do that. All right, so let's get into the journal piece. I did do a little bit of planning. Oh, one thing. I made a recipe for Kooky Paper that you can take a screenshot of. Let's see, where are ya? Let's see, screen, so screen windows, and let's see, here is my Kooky Paper. Oh, can my Kooky Paper go on with my work table? Oh no. So what I will do is, here's my Kooky Paper. For some reason, I don't have me or my work table connected to this. So you can take a screenshot with your phone if you have a phone, or if you're working on your, let's see, I'm going to try to. There we go. Or you can take a photo with your computer. I will publish this recipe with my on my community page for posting, so the recipe will be there to copy as well. I'll just leave it up a little, just like put your phone right up to it and click and take a picture, or use your computer to take a snapshot, or wait till I get it into the post as for the community. You know, Jesse, I do not have a Facebook channel. Well, I do have a Facebook, and all I do is put my art on there. I don't have like a group of people for Facebook. I do have Instagram, and that again, I just put art up there and it goes over to Facebook. So that's what I do. All right, so let me change this out back to the work table. And here is the journal that I have been working in. Let's see, and I have a spot. No, let's see, I'm going to push all this stuff up so I can see it. I'm wondering if I don't see things, or I need to put them on the side here. If I don't see things, I forget to put them in my journal. I don't know how many other people are like that. But I'm very visual, and when I work intuitively is usually how I do this. I just need to see things so I remember. All right, now I just have little pieces cut out here. All right, so this is our story. And again, I'm using my Dolly Dingle paper dolls. If you have paper dolls that have a love story, that would be cute too. This is in the olden times. And this guy. So the story here is once upon a time, the famous American poet Longfellow tells us a Puritan soldier named Miles was in love with the beautiful maiden Priscilla, but was too shy to woo her. Now Miles had a friend, John, and one day he asked John to go to Priscilla and do his courtship for him. John was also in love with Priscilla, but he bravely told her that Miles wanted to marry her. To his joyful surprise, the maid replied, "Why don't you speak for yourself, John?" Which John gladly did. On hearing of John and Priscilla's betrothal, Miles thought he had been betrayed. But later on, as he returned from fighting the Indians, he learned the truth, and they all became friends again. So, happy ending. I know, I love those little chubby cheeks. Aren't they cute? Oh, chubby cheeks. So that's the story that is going to go into this journal of mine. I am going to build, this is from my tabletop book, and I did a light sanding. Do I have this upside down? Yeah, it goes this way. Light sanding, and I did do white on top of that, I think, and then I did a gel medium on this particular one. Okay, I need some tea. How about that? Okay, so let's use the glue. Now you could do a glue stick. You could do any kind of glue. Elmer's glue. The reason why I am doing this glue is only because it quickly sets, glitter glue, and I don't need a lot of it. And so I'm just going to do this like this. I really like making coffee table book pages. You can find a lot of them in the thrift store. This one is with sceneries of nature, the Grand Canyon, and I'm going to put it to good use. And then I have really pretty backgrounds for my journal. All right, now I was thinking I was going to put this guy over here. Let's see, maybe he can stand on. So you don't want your piece floating. So I'm going to stand him on this right here so it looks like he's walking on top of that and he's not floating. Let's see. I was thinking about putting, I found, this is an Amazon gift certificate holder. But I love that house. But, oh, I don't know. I might have to put it over here because I don't want to cover up my poem here. That's the deal there. Do I need him under something? I don't know. Let's see. No, I kind of like, don't you just kind of like him just being there, standing on this particular ledge? Yeah, I think so. Let's just put him there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Coloring pages to get your dolls, your paper dolls. And then puzzles. Wow, because yeah, you make people in puzzles, don't you? Wow. Or landscapes, or... I don't really do puzzles, but if I did... It's been a long time since I color booked. I used to do that in the olden days. No, I should say younger days, not olden days. Okay, so I'm going to kind of make him just step on this ledge here into the sunset. Yeah, I did highlight these paper dolls with distressed ink. Where's the paper towel? Oh, here we go. It takes a little while for this stuff to even settle in on the paper, even though it's quick acting glue. Oh, you went to the senior center today and made a little mini glue book. Oh, cool. I love the senior center. I go there too. I like their meals. My husband and I will go for lunch. We used to go on Thursdays for lunch, and then they had a watercolor class on Thursday mornings, and I would do that, but now he's working. He won't be done working for 4 months, starting in January. So it's January, February, March, April, May. Because it's a 4-month. So on your glue book, so did you make a book so you can actually put your scraps in? I always forget to do this, but you can do this to kind of even out the glue. All right, now let's see. I might put this house. So this was Dolly Dingle Plays the Courtship of Miles. And this is the tree out of my coffee table book. I sanded it lightly and I think I painted it white. And then I added some liquid medium on this, just a liquid medium. Okay, so how I made this is this, my poinsettias had this gold paper around them and I saved it. And this is my cornstarch paper And then I just took a scissor. You can use, you can get these at the thrift shop. That's where I get these. And then I just cut to make kind of a border around the title. And hopefully I didn't make it too long. Let's see, we might. Do I want to cover that up? I could. And then that will fit there pretty much. I could add a tab, I guess. If I'm wanting to put it here, I could add a tab to the next page. So let's see how we go. I do need to add the story somewhere. Maybe add more pieces because I do want to keep that. Okay, so let's put this here. Let's put this here. Let's put this here and here. And let's see, put a couple hearts here, huh? Here. Or we could put this one here and just have a little one here. Something like that. I think that would be okay. All right, and then let's just do that. Our story is coming together. I look at trash in a whole different way than I had ever looked at it before. And so I'll say, oh, I can use that in my journal. And I keep it. Oh, this way. Alright, so we're gonna... So I'm probably going to make a tab into the next page. Yeah. So cut our... That's about the best I can do. Okay. Oh, it's pretty glued. I could have went up a little bit higher, but that's okay. And we'll do this one. Oh, I see a little trimming. Just want to make this one a little bit, there we go. So Miles here, he was in love with Priscilla. Priscilla is kind of a cool name. I sure appreciate you coming, Jersey. Let's see if this page is going to close okay. Yeah, it'll close okay. Alright. Oofda, huh? Okay, this is our story. And why I want to put a house there, I have no idea. And We need a little heart. I know I have more little hearts, don't I? I put them all over here and then I lose them. Oh, here they are. I think I'm going to put a heart right there. This again is just making a cluster out of your scrap papers. And I have this ticket. It's all the only ticket I have. I must have saved it from something. I really like all the texture on top of made with these hearts. Pretty cool. Might need a little more glue here, I think. Okay. Let's see. Looking at, I don't really like these stamp things. Well, I wanted to put trees. I'm just going to do it because this is from my table book, and I want to use all these pieces of collage papers that I created in my journal. So this red napkin here is from the cornstarch recipe. Yeah, let's keep them on the house. Like, it's really cute. A cute little house. Okay, I think that's going to be this page. I think it has enough words on it. I need to do anything. I think, did I highlight it? I don't think I did. I do want to highlight this. Did I highlight this? No. This black ink, it lives. Yeah, see? I don't even have to, it's so intense. So intense. And looks like I kind of did it in pink a little bit, but okay. So this is from the Amazon. I got a gift card for Christmas, and I love this little house. And so this is where I look at garbage differently. Most people would throw this in their recycle bin, right, and have it recycled paper. But me, I think, oh, I've got a journal that I want to use that house in, and you never know. You just never know where you'll use it. Okay, and then I'm gonna put our little miss here so she won't be floating in the jet. Okay, yeah, about like that. All right, I'm just gonna guess on placement. I do not, sometimes I measure, but even when I measure goofy. So I have a tendency to just use my eyes. Thank you. It's coming out so nice. Thank you. Okay. And this is our story. I thought, well, I'll do something for Valentine. It's, I don't know. As you grow older, sometimes the holidays don't mean as much as they did when you were younger. But my husband and I will probably go out to dinner on Friday. I'm not sure why I wanted a tree on that. It looks okay, I think, putting a tree there. I don't know, it just needed a tree because you have a house and a tree. I could have moved the house over a little bit more, but I didn't. I wonder if I could. No, it's stuck. Let's see. Do I need something there? Let's see. Looking for my tree paper. I I just have it right around here. Just looking for my tree paper because I think I might want to extend it. And of course, when I want to find it, I can't, right? I'm keeping all my lovely papers, as I put the tree one back into the folder. Possibility, possibility not, and it is not a possibility. All right. Let's see here if I can. Maybe right up here. If it's not right up here, I'll give up. There it is. I just can't see it. All right. So I might, yeah, I think I might. Because I think if I extend that, it'll look a little better. I'm just going to add oops, everything's falling off. Sorry, puppies. I have to wake you up. Let's see. Well, I could just extend it right there. Or just extend it. I don't think I need extending there. Okay. Whoops. Oops. My mouse. All right. I don't know why I got two. I'm gonna, okay. Move my mouse. I get busy and I forget to move things. I forget. I just say, oh, I want to create. I just want to create. All right. Let's bring this down here. I think I'm going the right way. Yeah. All right. So what I've learned with our journals, it's always, we always can fix it. Always, always, always. Always, always, always. Here we go. Now for this right here, I am thinking, actually I don't. So I may add after the show here some, just some golden fluid medium where this edge is and try to get it to melt more into, oh, I guess I can do it now. I just didn't want it to be wet, but see what I would do is just go around that edge like that. And I probably would use a little paintbrush and kind of get the edging in there. So it looks like it melts back into the table book. There we go. So what I'm going to do is dry that. That is a good disappearing act. This is water. Let's dry that. I got something here spilled. Okay. There we go. So let's see if we can kind of bring it without a shadow. And these are my two journal pages. All right, so this one, oh, I only have one before I add, oh, I need to add that. So let's just put hearts on here somehow. I don't know exactly how to do it. But I just want to do a paper. I just want to put all my hearts that I created on here. If they all fit. Will they all fit? I may not be able to do that one. And do I need a different background? I can change the background. Let's see, let's put this one here. And here and here. Then I do have some room down here. That's all I want to do. I just want to put the beautiful hearts that I made in here. But I'm kind of thinking now, do I need a different background? Need a different see, these are just a bunch of papers all glued together to make a page. I do like the flower and the heart. Well, maybe, do I need a different background, Vicky? Maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Vicky, let's just keep your background. So we could put this big heart here, because this kind of looks like a rose, doesn't it? Roses and hearts go together. Okay, I am just going to put this on and we'll see what happens. If an idea doesn't come to me right away, then I know that I should continue on to what I was doing, because it has to feel right in your gut, right? It has to feel right in your gut. Maybe this stamp there. and just make this a heart green page. I may have to stamp that on something else though. I will have to. So if I keep that open, okay. That mouth looks funny. Thank you. They're your favorite. Thank you. Now we will maybe do that like that. This one too. These two can touch, and this can touch. Let's see, I do have that. And I can cover up. Just thinking, I'm like, okay. Where was that ribbon? I had it here. It's actually Valentine's Day ribbon. I have no idea when I bought this. It's from Texas. Made in Taiwan, so it's probably kind of old. I might have got it at the thrift shop, probably. Let's see. So if we have any heart ribbon laying around, this is the time to get it out, right? Valentine's, February. So I'm thinking of putting that under there. And I'm thinking of putting this, I forgot about this tape here. Yeah. All right, so let's put this here. Oh, I should have it sticking out a little on the bottom, I think. Should I do the bottom or the top to stick out? Let's do the top. Okay. I'm getting low on my Fabri-Tac. Ribbon is fun to let it hang out of your journals. Oh, come on, Fabri-Tac. Just getting kind of low on it. I need to order some more. It looks like I got a tiny, like maybe 1/4 of an inch in there. So I should have enough to do ribbon. Here it comes. I only need a little bit. Alright, so this is going to have a little bit of difficulty because I might be able to lift this a little bit so I can get in here. Let's see. All right. Oh, see, my delicate paper is ripping, but that's okay. So right here is where I cannot get it to go down for some reason. Maybe it's this thing I'm thinking. I'm just working it in to go under this heart. Come on, baby. There we go. Well, what I can do is put another piece of ribbon. So let's make this at least like that. Okay, and then what I do, I should have probably done this first, the edging, but you know, I didn't think about it until now. So I'm going to make it work. Okay. This is how you make it work. Oh. Alright, so if I lay my glue on the side, if I think about it, then when I want to use it again, it will be easier to use. So that's what I'm going to do next, and put the lid on it and lay it on its side. So when I do my next ribbon, I won't have trouble. There we go. So, you know, our journals are meant to look whimsical, right? I think that adds to the flavor of the journal. Okay. All right. Now I want to add, I think on this piece, I'm not gonna have it sticking out. We're just going to add that. Piece is getting in my way. So now my Fabri-Tac should be in a better condition to be applied. Yep, see, look, it comes right out. So if I remember to take those little steps along the way, it is better. And you're not there frustrated, right? Waiting for glue. I try to be patient the best I can. Poop. I don't know why I'm saying, excuse my language. I'm like, it was starting, the ribbon was starting to go into the other side. Oh, this thing here, so I said a word that I shouldn't say. What is going on? What is going on with me? Thank you, Jersey. She said she's learning many techniques by watching me. Whoops. Okay, now I'm going to decorate this with an extra piece of ribbon. I really love doing junk journaling. It's so much fun. It really helps my mind as well. I think it keeps it active in my older life, in my older time of life. Is that what? I've been learning so much myself, mainly on the computer. Right. I'm going to put this ribbon right there. Then I'm going to bring another piece here. Actually, I should have done my ribbon before I put my heart in. However, if you forget, there's always a way around it. And usually it'll be pleasing to the eye. And you will like it. Let's see. Okay, are you ready to just squeeze out? For some reason this came out. Maybe I just did not have enough glue. I try to put this fabric tack glue as little as possible, because if you don't, then if it gets too much, it'll seep through the material and you'll have this spot. So you want to kind of use less glue as possible with this type of gluing of the ribbon. All right. Coming alive, coming alive. I don't know, do I want to add another one there? I could. I don't think so. We'll just leave that alone. Alright, so do I want to put this here? Let's see, maybe I want to try to fit. Any more? Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. So if we do, I'm still kind of trying to get this all to work. Let's see here. I kind of want to like keep those. I'm going to probably color those in. Let's see. I guess that's about the best we're going to do. Unless I cut this one down. Actually, why don't I do that? I'm like, I literally like, but you know what? It's probably better if I just cut the darn thing out. There. All right, Vicky. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't like that guy, so we're gonna cover him up. And we're going to touch those, and touch that, and touch this. And I saw one more, but I don't, I mean, I could just leave the one rose open. Or I've got two of them here. Sure. Now, make sure I remember where everything goes, right? So with collage, you do, like these I didn't touch, but it is good to touch some of your pieces, because it makes it just look better, cohesive wise. Let's put in this one there. Okay. And, you know, I just might be able to like make those two roses there. And this maybe overlap a little. Let's see if that looks okay. Or do I want it this way? Alright, I'm just thinking too much, I think. I don't know why. Why am I thinking so much? We're not supposed to think so much. We're just supposed to just do it. So you can see I have a little bit of perfectionism in me. I can't help it. I really can't help it. It got me by in a nursing career for, you know, I've just done so much nursing that and you need to be perfect for that, right? You need to be perfect for nursing because you don't want to make a mistake. Kooky rose paper. Kooky rose paper. How about that? Kooky rose heart paper. This one, I could have gone right there, but that's okay. Alright, so it looks like I have a rose here and a rose there that I am going to color in red. I am. That's what I'm going to do. If I can find a red popsicle pin handy, I should be able to find one. Red, red, red. Where are you? Here's a red one. My boxes for my Posca pen, I got them wet, and so they just won't carry all my Posca pens anymore. I'm like, oh. Alright. I'm just going to color in this. We'll pretend it's part of a coloring book, huh? But I will leave the dark black and some white there. Okay. Gonna stay in the black boundary, and I kind of like leaving a little bit of white so it looks kind of two-toned. Looks like I've got some green leaves. Why don't we do that too? Just to highlight green. I know I have green in there. maybe in here. I have a light green that I can, oh, or dark green. Light green or dark green? Hi, Mama, that's okay. I'm glad you made it. Sometimes life gets in the way, I know. I just dropped my box. Ah, I got it. All right. Well, we can use, oh, what happened here? I'm missing a, oh. Well, this is unusable. All right. This is usable. Okay, we'll just use this color. And we'll just add some green to these leaves. Wherever I can find a leaf, there's not very many of them. And we'll make that a big stem. Okay. Now I want to put this here, but I will have to stamp it on a different kind of paper. Preferably one. I'm gonna put that away because I gotta think. Oh, I have one more heart left. Well, that's okay. Okay. What kind of paper do I have laying around here? Let's see. Here's some just plain white paper. Well, we've got to figure out a color. What kind of color do we want? I do have a red, since we're kind of keeping with red, right? Here. Is this red? No. This is my red. Well, that looks red, doesn't it? I don't know if it works. Let's see. A stamp that has not been used. Oh, it does work. We want to, like, get the stamp ready. And it usually takes, well, 3 to 5 times. See, I didn't have it. Okay. And then you've got to kind of, you know, think, oh my, I do have... Actually, these are the same color ink. Exactly. I'm doing it more. Okay, maybe we'll get a good one right here. I don't want that under there. Yeah. All right. I put it on the wrong. This particular pad I found in my drawer, and I go, I think I bought it a long time ago, and I used to do vintage shows and make art. I'm going to try to let's measure that. See if I want to keep it just like that, or do we need a border for it? Do I need a border for it? Let's see. If I need a border, I have all these little things in here. What does that say? Coupon import, drop this. No. Oh, I have like, what is, oh. Like, I don't know where the other ones are like this. No, I don't like that either. So I'm just gonna look, but you know what? I think maybe I will just highlight it in black, and that'll be the it of it. Let's do that. I'm for sure. Okay. I forgot to put the thingy in this glue. Oh, there it is. I did it. I put the glue, the cap on my glue with one hand. That is amazing. Let your heart dream. And boy, do we have a bunch of hearts on here, don't we? I have a couple hearts left over, but you never know. I might use them again, I hope. And I am thinking, so I'm just going to take a black marker and I'm going to be cuckoo with it. So I'm just going to I'm just going to make these really weird lines, right? This is how we do it. And then I'm going to make some more lines. This is called doodling an edge. And usually when I do it, I just make scribbly lines. And I lightly hold my Posca pen. There we go. All right. Hey, we did it. I have no, what, 7:57. Oh, all right. So here's the first spread, Mama. I'm laughing. Oh, because you're saying she put the cap on the glue with one hand and cheered and said it was amazing. I know. I was amazed. So this is the first layout for our Valentines, and it's a story of the courtship of Miles Standish. And basically this soldier here, he fell in love with Priscilla, but Priscilla was, I don't think, really loved him, but he was so shy he couldn't ask herself. So he sent his friend John to ask to marry her. And Priscilla says, well, John, how do you really feel for yourself? He says, well, I love you. And she goes, well, I love you too. So they got married. And when he came back from the battlefield, he thought he was betrayed. But really, he wasn't, because his friend did do in the beginning what he had asked. And then they all lived happily ever after together as friends. So here's the story here. And then I just made a bunch of hearts. A bunch of hearts. And I just wanted to put them on a page in my journal. And so that's it. Let your heart dream. So I'm really excited. I think that turned out pretty good. We have a little tag here hanging out of our journal. And this particular page, this I usually use to create something like, see, I created this a long time ago. But you know what? On a red page, it might not look good. So I may like put it on this page. And then I'll put a background of black maybe or something on the background. I do have a video showing how I made this. So if you want to make one for yourself, it's so easy. It really is easy. It looks so great when it comes out. And then, you know, you do some Posca pen highlighting, but dots are easy. All right. Well, we're going to call it a night. Oh, that was so much fun. Just love it. Just love it. I got to find my mouse. Well, I hope next time, Mama, you can come a little bit earlier. You can also rewatch the live. It'll be on film. But I hope you all, Mama and she's a gal, Jersey. I'm not really. Well, ladies, have a great night. It's going to rest now. Thank you, Vicki, for your channel. I'll be watching the replay. Hugs. Be well. Oh, thank you so much, Jerry. Well, Jersey and Mom. Okay. Sending love to you all. I'm going to sign off, and I'll be back next Tuesday at 6 p.m. live. And I also will be doing videos along the way. So, thank you much for coming. Appreciate y'all. Sending love to you. Bye-bye.